Hello everyone, Ryobi guy here. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And if you've seen a few of my videos before, thank you and welcome back. Now before we begin, I encourage you to smash that subscribe button below. And don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, I'm going to share something with you. It's a little bit different format, all right? It's probably going to be the most valuable video I ever do. So I highly encourage you to stick around and listen to the whole thing. I am going outside of my comfort zone, all right? But I can promise you it's all going to tie together, all right? It's going to be a two-part video. And I'm going to start off with asking you a question, all right? The question to you is, what is the most valuable tool that you have in your collection? All right, what tool do you use the most in your collection? I want you to think about it, all right? Think about it for a few seconds. All right, you got a visualization of that most important tool in your collection? Well, if the tool has a trigger and you smack an 18-volt battery into the back of it, that's not the direction I was going. The most valuable tool that you have in your collection is the power of your mind. It's the power of your thoughts. Now, you're probably thinking, how is that the most valuable tool in my collection? Well, 98% of us probably live paycheck to paycheck, probably have a 9-to-5 job, probably looking to make ends meet, don't have much time to spend with the family, go on vacation, we're never home, all right? So that's 98% of us. So what are the other 2% doing? The 2% are the people who are wealthy and the people who are successful. What are they doing that we are not? Well, I can tell you that they are doing the complete opposite of what we are doing, all right? So I went out of my comfort zone. I invested in myself. I went to a mastermind / wealth building seminar a few months ago, all right? To learn what are some of the secrets, what are the formula that wealthy people and successful people do. Because I would like to enjoy being home more with my kids or going on vacation. I always wanted to go Hawaii. I think that would be a phenomenal trip. And guess what? That can happen, all right? Their mindset is so much different than ours, all right? Now, they really truly believe on the power of your thoughts. They're able to manifest things into their life, and they all share that common ground. They use their mind to visualize things because they have dedicated purpose. They have drive, they have commitment, and they don't stop until that vision in their head becomes reality. I'm not kidding. They all share that common thing. They have these affirmations of I am. The most two powerful words you could possibly say are I am blank. I am happy. I am confident. I am thankful. I am generous. I am building a fortune for my family. I am helping the poor around the world. All these I am statements. The more you say it, your mind is able to manifest it. You don't know how, by the laws of nature and the universe and God bring these things together, right? One of my affirmations is I'm attracting rich people into my life. The reason for me going to this mastermind and this wealth building seminar was to find out how they have passive income streams, right? Wealthy people have multiple streams of income. And one of the best ones to have is one that's passive, that you don't have to do much, or if anything, to have a form of income. So I had to invest in myself, and I was then shared that information. I'd be happy to share that information with you on this passive form of income. However, you have to go out of your comfort zone and contact me. I'm not just gonna tell you right here, all right? This is where you have to change the way you think, right? Because everybody's stuck in that Groundhog's Day, all right? You might be like, oh, wow, what is this guy selling me? I get that. That's your first thought of somebody who's in that 98%. Another 2%er might be like, wow, I'd be interesting to hear what he has to say. You know something? I was actually thinking about it. And you know something? Sure enough, I'm here watching this video and he's talking about it, all right? Wealthy people are always leveling up. They're always wanting to do better. All right, they're always looking to upgrade. And I had a few of these examples happen to me in just the last couple of months, and I couldn't believe it. All right, I'll share you a story that one of my affirmations is I'm attracting rich people into my life. All right, well, that's a pretty general statement. I have no idea how that's gonna happen, but I'm constantly saying it day in and day out. You have to be repetitive. You have to be consistent. Once in the morning, once at night, do it every day. You don't know how it's going to happen, but things manifest beyond your control, and the powers that be make it happen. So on the flip side, if you're negative, you attract negative things into your life. But flip it around, like the 2% do, and have these positive thoughts, these positive energies, they manifest things into your life. So one of the things is I'm attracting rich people into my life. So I go on this mastermind. I'm a wealthy individual who's sharing his ideas and his forms of income stream with me. I did my due diligence. I'm looking into it. I'm actually communicating with the company who performs this passive income stream. I'm supposed to meet with the owner one-on-one on Zoom. Our first scheduled appointment falls through. Our second one falls through. But in my mind, I'm having a conversation of what I want to say with him, right? I'm thinking over and over how I'm going to have a conversation with him. And I got disappointed because it didn't happen. But in my mind, I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to a mastermind next week. Why don't you join me? As a joke, I was going to say it because he doesn't live that far away from the mastermind I was attending. But it didn't happen, so I was a little disappointed. But he knew who I was, and it just fell through. Those things happen. So I attend the mastermind. Long story short, knock on the door. Who comes walking through the door is the guy, the owner of the company, who I was supposed to have the one-on-one with through the Zoom. And I'm like, I don't believe this. I go from being disappointed, it fell through twice, but I kept on thinking about it, and sure enough, the universe brought it together. You had no idea how, and he walks through the door, and now I'm having a one-on-one conversation face to face. I'm like, this is amazing. These affirmations, the power of your mind and your thoughts, it happens, it works. And like I said, they're always upgrading, right? No matter what they do in their life. Whether they're at the gym, you do one more rep. Whether you're in sales, you make one more sale. They're constantly upgrading over and over again. So another example is I'm flying home, checking in on my flight, and what pops up on my screen is upgrade to first class, $100. So what's your first initial reaction? Upgrade to first class. It's probably, that's all right. I'll save $100. I'll sit back and coach. And I'm looking at it and I'm staring at it and it's looking at me. It's telling me upgrade. And I'm like, my initial thought was, something? I'll save my $100. I'll just sit back and coach. And it's sitting there staring at me, upgrade. And then I'm like, something? I just attended a mastermind event. I'm looking to build my wealth. It's telling me exactly what I'm here for. Upgrade, right? So something? I'm like, forget it. You got it. Upgrade, $100 first class. All right, and this is just to show you on how things, how they're gonna pull together, but they do. So I'm sitting in first class, the gentleman sits next to me, and I could tell by the conversation he is having, he's talking about real estate, he ends up being a really wealthy individual. He's got a house in New York, Dallas, and Florida, and I'm like, I don't believe this. I'm attracting rich people in my life by the affirmations of me saying it. And if I didn't hit that upgrade button, I would have been back in coach. Who knows who I would have been sitting next to? Could have been a wealthy individual. Could have been. But the fact that I took action, the results were my affirmations. And this is what all the wealthy people do. They have a successful formula. And this passive income stream that he shared with me, I already got the seeds planted, man. And I'm really looking forward to enjoying the fruit because it's going to buy me freedom. It's going to allow me to be home more, go on trips, get rid of my debt. But you have to go out of your comfort zone. And I'll be happy to share that with you. But you have to contact me because I'm not just going to say it right here for everyone to see. You have to go have a little leap of faith and trust the formula and the recipe that the successful people doing. I had to pay money for it, and I'm okay sharing it with you, but you have to go out of your comfort zone and share it with and contact me below. So whatever it might be, email, Instagram, whatever the case may be, light a fire, give me smoke signals. I'm okay with that. So they're always upgrading. Right? So what's my next level of upgrade? Well, let's put it together with Ryobi tools. I'm going to upgrade to the 40 volt series, right? My next project, I'm going to be relocating and moving that fence, right? So I want you to comment below and think about what tool I could be possibly purchasing that's going to help me relocate that fence. I'm upgrading to the 40 volt series. This could be my first one. And I've always been like, I'm very happy and content with 18 volt. They have a lot of tools in this series. I use them all the time. How often am I going to use a 40 volt series? You know something? Time to upgrade. Just like it is for you to upgrade. All right? No matter what you do in your life. So you can take that for what it's worth. The 2% know what they're doing. And I'm just sharing a little bit of insight on how they think differently. If you want to listen to a book on YouTube, phenomenal book on mindset, on how your mind can be manipulated, it's called Outwitting the Devil. All right, it's an awesome interview between like a narrator and a devil, and it's fantastic. It'll really change the way you think, and that's what successful people do. They think differently. They think the complete opposite of the 98, and that's why they are the 2. So this is part 1 of my video. I'm going to now do part 2 next, which I will bring the Ryobi tool that I have that's going to help me. So before I do then, comment below, take a guess what it's going to be. Thank you for sticking around and sharing the time with me. I'm the Ryobi guy. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that like button, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, as you never know what bloopers and outtakes you might see in my next video. Until then, have a great one.